Check mic. Alright, magandang gabi. Good evening ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of The Daily Grind kung saan we talk about stock market, mainly investing, and even other avenues where you can create money araw-araw, right? If you're a newbie when it comes to investing, not just investing but also in the stock market, then this is the best program that you're watching. If you have any questions, post it in the comments. And then, if ever you want to consult something, post in the comments. We'll do our best to my experience na sagutin natin yung tanong na yan para alam nyo yung ginagawa ninyo. Diba? To those who are watching this evening, ayan, please share this video. Paki-share po itong video nito to your friends, to your Facebook groups. If you have any trading groups out there, yeah, please share this video. Especially right now. Isa sa mga hype kasi is the Axie game, etc. And I just created an update earlier which made the market, I'm not really saying na yung ginawa ko made the market move, but yeah, medyo na-predict natin yung galaw ni SLP. So yeah, SLP dropped a lot. We're gonna be talking about that later on. Ano bang gagawin natin ngayon sa mga interested dyan? If you have friends na is interested in joining Axie, there might be an opportunity. We'll talk more about it later. Pero before that, update muna tayo. Right, yan, the chat is there already, although the display is capturing the wrong monitor. Let me just move that really quick. Sensya na ako na kasi nag-aano lahat. Right, anyways, there, ito. Ethereum! Sabi ko sa inyo, pag nag-breakout, pasukin ninyo. Hopefully, nakapasok na kayo. BTC, USD. Right, nag-breakout. And hopefully nakapasok kayo. Alright, I told you it was poised to break out. Look at that beautiful MA20 bounce. And hopefully you made the right entry, okay? So hopefully nakapasok kayo Bitcoin nung breakout niya, or MA20 at the very least. We were able to sort of predict that. Nga lang, medyo bearish ka agad. So yun yung medyo problema. But at the very least, it did reach 45,000 today. So, still very good trade right there. Hopefully, you were able to enter at the right spots. Araw-araw natin halos dinadaanan to, di ba? Congratulations sa mga pumasok sa kay crypto, MA20 bounce or the breakout right there. As you should be gaining right now. Right? So, and talking about Right, talking about market, PSEI muna tayo, update, right? So today, it was a beautiful day for PSEI, right? So, medyo we already have higher highs. So, I guess market is looking well already. Medyo okay na sa market, so you should be starting to, medyo dapat sinisimulan nyo na yung mga, ninyo ha? What do you call this? Accumulation, right? Mga test buys ninyo. You should have started already. Today was a green day. We were up 1.42%, 92.66 points. Though, net foreign selling pa rin tayo, 169.17. So, hindi gaanong kalakasan pa rin. The volume still not spiking up. So, I would say the market is already stabilizing. Tapos na tayo sa downtrend natin. This is a breakout. That's a higher low right there. Market should be stable. Kasi nga lang, yun, ang dami pa rin factors na hindi makapag-bull run ang market natin, right? We have the ACQ coming up. Tapos next year, ghost month pa. Tapos yun, ACQ plus there are threats na ACQ natin tataas, ma-extend pa kasi the cases are high, right? But then again, I think hindi naman to kasing tagal nung quarantine nung una, right? Why? Because marami ng vaccines, marami ng vaccinated, di ba? Meron na tayong mga vaccines ngayon na available unlike noon. But anyways, let me just background music muna tayo. Right. So, yan. Market is stable. So, if ever you are in the Philippine Stock Exchange, best thing to do is look for the stocks that you love and then start doing test buys. Maraming umangat kanina, so that's very good. APL, eto sila Primex, umakyat. Hilay Ever, grabe si Ever. So tapos na rin ang downtrend ni Ever. After that breakout, look at that. Pullback and then the next bounce kaagad and then kaagad for Ever. Monday, right? So after this, breakout, pullback, sabi ko sa inyo sa susunod na green, pasukin nyo na. And there it is. After just today, you should be winning already. So many other assets that are looking very good. Look at this breakout right here for DNL. Hopefully napasok nyo rin po yan. Ang dami, right? Ang dami, right? You should have already made positions for the stocks that you love. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the comments really quick before we continue to our topic for today. And Ishi Marimat, magandang gabi. Right? Meron ba dito nasa Axie? Right, if you have any questions, please post it on the comments. Right, may gabi, Benedict. Right, may gabi din. Mark Cardenas sharing to my tropa pits. Thank you so much for sharing the video. Alfredo Kisto, good evening, Sir Lloyd. Good evening po. Ping Waping, good evening, Sir Lloyd. Any comments po kay dito and MPI? Maraming salamat po. Let's check them out really quick. Anyways, hindi naman gaano kandamihan yung ano. Right. Alright, we're also streaming live on YouTube. Good evening sa mga nanonood sa atin sa YouTube. If you have any questions, dadaanan po natin yan mamaya. Alright, question was with, not DNL, Dito. Any comments for Dito right now? That is a buy. Right, that's a reversal signal. Yung latest downtrend niya is already done. We're waiting for the pullback and bounce. Time to buy. And then kay MPI then, let's check out MPI. Yan lang medyo madilim ako. Ayun, much better. Isa lang palang ilaw na on ko. Right. Just had to check, I just had to correct that lighting. Alright, MPI, we talked about this. Sabi sa inyo, right, market is already doing well. Dapat pumuesto na kayo. The worst support right there. Nag-breakout na tayo. That's another entry. It's already way up there. Mamaya na, pullback and bounce is gonna be your next best entry for MPI. Right? You don't have to go aggressive in the market. Wait for pullbacks and bounce lang talaga for now. Oliver, Angeles Bengabi, G-Boy Tads, good evening, Professor Lloyd. Sir Lloyd lang, huwag na mag-professor, oy. Alright, Alright. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Red. So, kanina, let's talk about SLP before we go to this post. Let me just open another Facebook page. Bagal lang net ko ngayon Or baka si Facebook lang. So, I created the post earlier about SLP. Alright? Ito yung chart ni SLP kanina. Alright, the post was about this one right here. About people panic selling kay SLP. Kasi nangyari kay SLP ganito. SLP USDT. Right. Wala pa tong green kanina, right? But yeah, SLP was this one right here. It was on a massive downtrend right there. Right. But there's good volume in the bounce. But yeah, people were panic selling. In fact, this is how much of a drop already for SLP. So mga hindi alam ano si SLP, ito yung parang token na nakukuha nyo inside the game Axie Infinity, which is very hot right now. Ayun, it dropped 60% in price from the peak. So may mga na-hype dito for sure na ang laki na ng talo ngayon. Alright? But yeah, after I created the post, meron tayong green, so that's a very good sign for SLP indeed. Right, so we'll talk more about that. Pero ang nangyayari kasi kay SLP is this one right here. What happened in SLP is every day kasi sobrang daming tao na naglalaro ng SLP, ng Axie Infinity, and then people are earning this many SLP a day. Right? Ang dami pong SLP na kinikita ng isang tao in a day. And with the update of Axie, update nila, umabot sila ng million users, and even daily they got millions. Meaning, this many SLP is given to how many individuals a day. So that's so many SLPs a day ang linalabas ni Axie Infinity. And that created the bubble. And I already warned you about that. Sabi ko sa inyo, that is something that you need to consider when getting into Axie. Alright, that's why I stopped you from buying at the top because I thought it was a bubble. And the bubble did pop because of so many people getting in and so many people getting SLPs. And then it flooded the market. Prices dropped significantly. I don't even know if ever tapos na yung drop ng market ng presyo ng SLP ngayon. But this is basically what you earn in the game, and then you can sell it in the market. And then, when you sell it in the market, if there are some people buying it, then there it is. Umaakit siya, bumababa. The volume is spiking up already lately. So, I guess, baka mag-support na ito. So, if you're into Axie, if gusto nyo magsimula, I would say, this is a good time to start. Pero there's a big update kay Axie ngayon, which is I like this for the NFT game itself kasi isa sa problema ko talaga is so many Axie is being created SLP is being created as every day. So Axie Infinity has an update. I-adjust nila ang ma-earn ng isang tao na SLP a day, right? Adventure limit is 50 na lang. Daily quest is 25. Correct me if I'm wrong, pero ang alam ko 100 tong adventure limit. So meaning half na having na ang earnings mo ngayon. So if ever, yes, it's a good time. It's a good time to start in Axie because mababa ang presyo. But one thing you need to consider is that yung ROI nyo ngayon is gonna be much harder to gain. Ay, to get. Mas mahirap naman mag-ROI ngayon kasi kalahati na lang ng usual SLP ang nakukuha ninyo a day. Right? Let's say for example, you get 100 to make the 200 SLPs a day, 100 na lang kukuha nyo. Plus the price right now is very low. So, medyo matagal po siya bumalik sa inyo yung pera ninyo na i-invest nyo ngayon. And I've checked the markets, mahal pa rin ng mga Axies ngayon. So, that's something you need to consider. But what's good about this is, at the very least, yung number of SLPs na nami-mint every day is kalahati na lang. But still, again, there are million users. That's still a lot of SLPs being minted every day. So meaning araw-araw, parami pa rin ng parami na SLPs, which is, I'm still not a fan of it, right? Because of that. So, mafa-flood pa rin at mafa-flood. It just takes a lot of time. Right? Anyways, yun. Teka lang ha. So, but yeah, because I wanted to talk about this because I just posted it earlier and then nag-bounce na agad si SLP, and then I got a few messages in my inbox na asking about what I think about Axie Infinity because of my post earlier. Might as well talk about it because there's an opportunity in it right now since mura si SLP, diba? Yun nga lang, looking at the update, you have to consider that na mag-halving na si SLP, si Axie ng SLP sa mangigain a day. So that is lesser SLP for you. So you have to consider that. Kasi that's much better. I would say that's good for the game, right? My biggest problem was the bubble, right? If ever this is still a bubble this time, we will know for sure in the future. But at the very least, mas healthy na ang galaw niya. I would say still magbabubble pa rin to kasi sobrang dami ng tao naglalaro sa SLP. Dati konti lang, nagbubble nga eh. Ngayon pa kaya na kahit na kinahalahati nilang ma-earn in a day, but their numbers of players didn't go times 2 lang, right? Nag times 4, 5 even ang number of players nila. So the number of SLPs being minted is still very many. So that's still something that concerns me. At the very least, ang gagawin nito is this will clear out the clutter in the number of gamers kasi maraming gamers na pumasok not because of the game, not because they're a fan of the game, but because they can earn. Yun yung rason lang pumasok. And right now, if ever you take out a less of that earning, maybe cut the earnings to half, there should be players falling off, and that would help that will help SLP. Axie, definitely. So, if you're a fan of the game, that should be what you're doing. Okay? So, let's go to the comments really quick. Natakot ako sa Ghost Month, nahapol ko lahat from Emmanuel Sarico. So, okay lang yan, right? You don't really have to go aggressive in this kind of market. Harold Laguerta, sir, maapektuhan ba ang price ng SLP since magbawas ng Axie ng rewards per day? Meaning, mababawasan na yung average na pwede bang farm everyday? Latest update of Axie. Actually, tumaas si Axie na prices ngayon because of that update, which is good, right? It's basically law of supply and demand. You cannot say na unlimited po ang demand sa SLP at sa Axie, right? Meron po yang hindi po lahat maglalaro ng Axie, right? So now, because they're having the amount of SLPs being minted every day, that means it will start to tawag nito, yung speed of the growth of the numbers of SLP in the market is gonna slow down by 50%. So at the very least, with the current demand and then the current supply cut in half, I think SLP prices are gonna go up. So if ever gusto nyo bumili na SLP, I would say it's a good time to buy now because of that update. Kung pwede kayong bumili ngayon, I would say yes, use this as your support around this price. I'm not really sure how much that is. It's around 10 pesos. It should be around 10 pesos si SLP kung gusto nyo pumasok ngayon. But yeah, that will be a very good move this is a very good move from Axie Infinity, cutting the supply in half na nagigain every day. But then again, marami pa rin players, so marami pa rin SLP na nakukuha. Pero with this update, maraming players, I think a percentage of the players is gonna fall off because with the current price of SLP and then yung nakukuha mo, the question is it worth your time, right? Ito yung kikitain mo today. Is it worth your time? Right? Yun yung sinabi ko sa inyo in the Axie Infinity na episode natin. Yung kaibigan ko dati, hindi niya iniisip yung kitaan na hindi siya gaano naglaro pa kay Axie kasi yung presyo ng SLP noon is 6 pesos pa lang. If he multiplies it, he's a lawyer. He uses his time in a day to play Axie. He didn't want to because yung presyo is not worth his time. Mas malaki pa siya kikitain sa trabaho niya. Diba? Right now, yeah. So that's something that you should consider also, right? Is your earnings in Axie worth the risk na you're gonna be sacrificing your time sa trabaho or even sacrifice your job for it? Kasi maraming nagsasabi na, mag-quit ako ng job kasi gusto ko maglaro nila ng Axie. Remember, Axie is risky. Right? Pag nag-collapse ang game, what if ma-down na naman servers? Anong kikitain nyo? Diba? So, should be something that you need to consider also. Jepoy, good evening Sir Lloyd. Thank God nag-bounce na yung positive performance ng portfolio ko on eToro this month. Can you please check out my portfolio? Please give me additional info about portfolio management. Jepoy TV. Right, let's check it out. Let me check out your eToro account. Oh, ganda ng ganda ng performance mo, JP Alright, so after a red month, which is just 1.46% na negative lang naman. Okay pa rin naman. This is a very good performance right here. 3.42 for August. That's good. And your risk score is low. So, getting 3.42 with a risk score of, what do you call this? 5? Okay nito, ang ganda ng performance mo, man. Right, very good. You are trading yan. Ito yung sinasabi ko, ang ganda kasi ng position nila Bitcoin, Ethereum, lately, di ba? I told you guys na pwede na silang bilhin. Yeah, and umakyat rin sa Tesla. So these are your frequently traded assets. Good job, man. Good job. Good performance. Jepoy TV. Alright. Keep it up, man. Right. So let's continue. And so, and that wraps up our topic about SLP. Anong pwede nyo gawin with Axie, etc. Right? So, let's go to charting. Yes, charting muna tayo ulit. May question dito kanina. Sir, mapektuhan ba na price? Nabasa na natin to. Meron ba akong chart. Yun si Aba from Jerome Once. Hi Sir Lloyd, good evening po. Pwede po ba pasilip kay Aba? Let's check out Aba. Pwede. Alright, very good. Supports right there for Aba. Did a breakout right here. That would have been a buy already. And okay pa yung impression ni Aba. No momentum just yet. Went up 4.08%. Medyo may kalayuan na kayo sa support. So, I would say if ever short-term trade lang sa purpose ninyo, pullback and bounce is your best entry. If ever you're banking on the growth of ABA once again, ABA is a good company. I would say that's already a buy, right? That's your confirmation of a breakout strategy, right? So, ABA is good to go. Jepoy Gagarin, good evening Sir Lloyd. Thank God nag-bounce yung... nabasa na natin to. Thank you very much, sir, for always teaching us. You're welcome, man. Jerome Once, good afternoon. Nabasa na natin to. Sebastian Arcega, good evening, sir. Pa-check po si Ani. Pa-uptrend na po ba? Right. Sabi ko sa inyo, bilhin nyo na si Ani eh. Dito pa lang sa supports eh. Right. I think so. It already broke MA20. Good job sa mga nagbodega kay Ani. I can't say if it's an uptrend already. We do have higher highs already. Because the previous high was around this area, pero we already have higher high, wala pa tayong higher low, so let it pull back and bounce. If ever we get a higher low, then man, that's the uptrend we're waiting for. Congratulations sa mga nagbodega kay Ani. Right? I've been telling you about Ani for how many weeks even na bodegahin nyo na si Ani. Sebastian Arcega is also talking about Tesla. Yeah, Tesla has a very good growth. TSLA lately. So, it's already on an uptrend pero nag-pull back pa. MA20, most probably is gonna be the next bounce. Actually, next bounce, kahit pa dito at MA20 yan, that's your entry point for Tesla. Right, Jerome, thank you po. You're welcome po. JR Baralias. Good evening, Sir Lloyd. Pa-check naman po si BSC at ASEN. Alright, salamat po. Si ASEN, mahirap hulihin to eh kasi with it entering the what do you call this? The index. So that invited so many investors. So hopefully nakuha nyo to siya doon. Reverse head and shoulder pattern. If not, best to wait for the pullback and bounce na lang muna before you want to get in. No reason to go aggressive on the stock. We're already reaching no buy zones. So baka maipit kayo dyan. Always wait for it to pull back. Okay, maiinggit. Right? BSC naman. Alright, BSC. Alright. Okay na. Mukhang tapos na yung downtrend natin, mga pre. Right. That's a reverse head and shoulder pattern. That's your confirmation. I would say buy that already. Right? Because most probably it's already done. Right? Nga lang, you don't have to go aggressive again once again. It's hard to say since BSC. Yes, nakalipad kasi yan si BSC. Short-term trade, this is your support. If ever you buy that right there, just cut loss below that or it's up to you. Meron tayong secondary support dito which is very good support. I would say buy more dito sa support if ever. Test buy dito, buy more right here. Yan, that's the best strategy for it. Mas maganda kasi ngayon magbodega lang muna eh. Right? Marilu Rubio, hello po sa lahat. Magandang gabi po. Emmanuel Sadicos, hi Sir Lloyd, tanong ko pala kay FBS, yung broker ko, pwede po ba magka-avail ng Valkyrie? Meron naman ako XM pero walang funds created 2018 pa. Alright, ganito po yan. The reason why we are able to give our services for free kay Trend Follower, kay Izanagi na bot, kay Valkyrie hindi namin malibre yan kasi hindi amin yan, is because we have affiliation programs sa mga brokers. So, sad to say, it is a requirement that you create the account under the broker na recommended namin because that is how that is basically our win-win situation with you guys, right? So you have to create an account with us talaga. Right. So, question from Pascal Paniga, sir, ano po magandang app for trading stock market? Anong magandang app? Investorgrams. Download Investorgrams. Ang ganda ng app niya. But it's for charting purposes. But if you want to go for trading, 2Trade Asia has a good app also. You can trade via your cell phone. So check out 2Trade Asia. Create an account right there. Right? Nga pala. Ito. Speaking of, we just talked about it. So, alright, so just sharing to you yung update sa portfolio natin sa Valkyrie. Alright, I need to sign in. And with Google. Loading in. Ayan. So, update tayo sa inyo. Alright, this is the portfolio right now. We are already up 6.31% after today's performance. 6.31 na tayo. Very good growth, right? This just started July 19, and we're just on August 9. So there's still 10 days more. So basically 20 days lang itong trading na ito. But we're already up 6.31. And this is the reason why I always share this to you guys, right? Kami mismo ang nag-risk para sa inyo. We didn't share this before, not before us testing it. We took the risk for you guys. So that if ever maganda talaga yung performance niya, we will open it up to you. And we've already tested it for you. Hopefully, you are already in. This is the performance of Valkyrie as of today, right? It's already up 6.31% and it's just less than a month. Kung sa bangko nyo linagay ito, isang buwan, ewan ko lang, magkano yung kikitain nyo. Anyways, but yeah, there are risks involved. This is still in Forex. So, look at this right here. Yung drawdown, this is the yellow one, kung saan inabot yung port bago i-sell yung positions. Eto, nag-negative siya. Nag-negative muna siya. Pero at the end of the day, it closed on a positive point. So there are times na magne-negative talaga siya, but so far binawi niya naman kaagad. Pero overall, Portix growing. Valkyrie bot, if ever you are in the not so risky position, let's say for example, kakasimula nyo pa lang and kakasimula nyo pa lang sa financial journey ninyo and you only have importante pa sa inyong 50k, malaking halaga na po sa inyo yan, try the Valkyrie bot kasi mas lesser yung risk niya compared to the Izanagi. Let me open Izanagi's performance, but man, Izanagi's performance is a monster. Let me just open it, Izanagi. So this is the public account of Izanagi. This is from January 2021, yung performance niya. August 6 na update niya, it's already 89% ang growth ni Izanagi. And this is fully automated. Wala kang ginagawa. Ang bot po nagtitrade dito. There are negative days right here. Makikita niyo po dyan. Right? Nagne-negative po yan siya. May mga negative days po dyan. But overall, it is going up. Crazy numbers. 89% in 8 months. Correct me if I'm wrong. Diba? 8 months. And whew. But yeah, this is a higher risk bot. Nakita nyo, grabe mag-negative yan. Isang araw, nag-negative 15. Right? That's how, nag-negative 15 before closing for a 4% negative. So, galing siya sa 19.44% and one day naging 15. So, negative 4% ang na-close niya in a day. So, because it is higher risk, mas mataas ang drawdown. Look at this, 26% drawdown. But you're risking 26% for 89% gains and it hasn't even been a year yet. That's so much worth it. That is like 1:3, almost 1:4 na risk to reward ratio yung performance niya. Makikita nyo po dito ang win rate niya. Long position na 1 is 67%. Shorts 1 is 65%. So because it has much more trades pero mas majority pa rin is a win factor. Sa Valkyrie, yan, tingnan nyo gaano kaganda. 75% win rate ang trades. Sa short positions niya, it's 6 out of 7, right? Sa 6 na trades niya, sa 7 na trades niya, isa lang ang talo na nag-cut loss siya, 85% win rate. Kaya gusto ko si Valkyrie para sa mga nagsisimula pa lang. If you have extra funds right there where you can risk, then try Izanagi. The bot is for free. Right? For free lang po ang bot na ito. And then, ang babayaran nyo lang dito is the monthly na 300 pesos for the VPN. VPN meaning yun yung computer na gagamitin nyo for the trade para hindi kailangan mag-on yung PC nyo 24/7. And plus, I'm just gonna say this out loud. Give me one moment. Meron po kaming promotion for Valkyrie. Right, so... Okay, sorry. Um, mamaya na lang, i-announce ko sa inyo yung promotion mamaya. Anyways, bukas ko na lang i-announce sa inyo yung promotion because we are gonna be giving away free access sa kay Valkyrie sa inyo guys. But the mechanics are still being created, so bukas na lang. Anyways, let's go back. Let's go back. Screen na. Kasi meron na namang mga comments, right? Kasi naubusan tayo ng mga i-chart kanina. Alright, JR Baralias. Sir Lloyd, good evening po. If you have questions about Valkyrie, andyan po sa video description yung video about it. And registration link is already there, but hopefully you have already understood what Valkyrie is. Sayang po yung opportunity. Good evening, sir. Pasilip sa CLI. Paangat na ba? Let's check out Cebulan Masters Incorporated. Mukhang paangat na. Right. So, this was the previous resistance. This is the support right here. Yeah, that's a buy right there. Good find kay CLI. Test buys lang guys ha. Test buys lang. Emmanuel Saricos, Sir Lloyd, gumawa kasi ako ng bagong account sa XM under your link. Pero nung matapos verify lahat yung account ko pa rin, created 2018 ang lumabas. What if i-fund ko na lang yung XM ko? Maka-avail ba na ba ako ng Valkyrie? Can you, Jaya, can you take contact Emmanuel Saricos? Okay, nanado siya account. Hindi man under sa ako. Hindi pa mga request naman ito na pumalhin. Yeah, we are gonna be getting in touch with you today, Emmanuel. Emmanuel, pwede ka mag-message sa akin sa Financial Freedom 101, right? Sa page ko. Yes, pwede natin hilutin yan para makapag-start ka na. Sara Detal, pwede po ba pa-check si APL, thanks and MM. Si APL, mataas na masyado ang akyat kanina, that was 11%. But this was the buy signal right there. I've been teaching you about reverse head and shoulder patterns. That's a buy right there. And kung binili nyo yan dito, you should be gaining already. But for now, if ever hindi nyo pa kayo nakapasok, much better to wait for the pullback and bounce before you wanna get in. That's for APL. And MM, right? Let's check out MM. Ooh, ganda. Right. At yun yung bounce kagad kay MM eh. We talked about this last Friday. Medyo maliit lang yung pullback niya, so that would have been good already. Medyo makyat na siya. Overall, I would say that's all. Okay na ang pwesto ni MM. I would say just buy that if ever bumaba man. There's a good support right here. You just buy more. This is a good company that you're gonna be buying. So yeah, that's okay. G-Boy Tads, my first week with Izanagi already gained 4.08%. Crazy. Yeah, and Izanagi is for free ha. Izanagi yung bot natin. Alright, so G-Boy Tads earned 4.08% kay Izanagi in just 1 week. Yun nga lang, Izanagi again is higher risk po na bot. So please understand the risk involved. If ever you cannot take the 25%, if you cannot afford risking 25% of your account, or even 50% of your account, because it's really a high risk bot. Pero mas mataas rin naman yung returns. Punta kayo kay Valkyrie. But yeah, ganda ni Izanagi, man. Mike Eugenio, good evening, Sir Lloyd. Pwede pa check yung APL. Thanks, we covered that already. VPS, Emmanuel Sarica. VPS pala, hindi VPN. Right. Dito, sir, for Paulo David, we covered Dito already earlier. Let's check it out once again. Right, Dito, buy. Right. BSC for Ishi Marimat is also we covered that. It's also a buy. Just buy more pag bumalik sa support. But yeah, that's already a buy for Ishi. Alright. Ryuichi Buot, good evening, sir. Pa-check po si Gold. Alright, let's check out Gold. Sir, good evening. Any idea about covered call ETF? If maganda ba investment? I haven't checked it out, but check out the portfolio, right? Check out the portfolio. Ano nasa loob ng ETF na yon? Ano yung mga companies inside the ETF? And if you like the basket, then go ahead, right? Pwede naman po yun, right? You can go for that. No, not Gold Barrick. Gold. Right, so actually galing kasi sa taas si gold, it's still expensive right now. I guess it should be dropping Still on a downtrend definitely. So abangan niyo po sa support nito around 1,700. Pwede niyo po abangan yan. Bumaba nga, nag-bounce sa support. Pero hindi pa rin naka-recover. So, the best entry is around 1,680. 1,680. Yun nga. No, 1,617. Yeah, 1,680. Nasa 1,680 itong ano na to. Presyo na yan. That's for gold. That's the best entry. Test out the support right there. Eugene Encarnacion, sir, good evening. Alright. Let's go to YouTube. Sa mga nanonood sa atin sa YouTube. Alright, wala namang comments but we have 21 viewers for YouTube. That's amazing. Hindi ko na-on yung ano. Yeah. Magandang gabi sa inyo dyan sa YouTube. Alright. I'm gonna go to the comments. Paolo David, thank you po. You're welcome po. Anyways, basta, tomorrow, meron kaming i-giveaway sa inyo and we're gonna be, for those na hindi pa nagsisimula sa Valkyrie and even sa Izanagi, also sa mga nagsimula na sa bot. If ever you can, I want you to follow this page, bot trading page. Kasi dito ko po linalagay yung mga updates ng bot ngayon. Right? So this page right here, let me give you the link. I'll post it in the comments. Right, dito ko po ilalagay lahat ng updates ng bots. Last Friday lang, we closed at around 5.4% and today, after the day trades, 6.31% na po ang closing natin. So that's very good growth for you guys. So hopefully magsimula na kayo kay Valkyrie. It's already up $31. I don't look at this kasi maliit lang naman ang linagay ko dito, $500. Right, if ever malaki lang yung linagay nyo dito, $50, so that would have been $60 gain already. And this is passive income. Wala kayong ginagawa dito. It's the bot trading for you. So mas malaki lagay nyo 100k if you can. Then imagine 100k and then 6.31% na kinita nyo. That's 6,000 pesos already, right? 6,300 pesos, di ba? So that's how good Valkyrie is. And yun nga, sinabi ko sa inyo, Valkyrie, may payment ito kasi it's a premium bot but it's so good. I keep pushing for this kahit na may bayad ito. It costs 7,000 a year, but if you divide that into 12 months, around 500 to 600 pesos. If you start with a 25k account like mine, sobrang bawi na. Right? At $10 pa lang na bawi na. So this is already gains for me. Diba? So, sayang naman. Hopefully, you take advantage of it. Again, andyan po sa video description. And then, follow this page dito kung pa-up. Meron kaming updates dito. Lagi sa Bot Trading PH para may separate ko naman siya sa Financial Freedom 101. Kasi purely bot trading po dito. Right, sir? Still have XM bonus $100 if mag-top up sa account ko. Can I use that for Izanagi? Already have a trend follower. Yes, you can use that for Izanagi. Because Izanagi is for free. And then 300 na lang ang ano natin. 300 na lang ang VPS na payment natin for the computer that you're gonna be using to trade. Alright, so let's go to chart. May request po tayo dito. DDMPR and CDC. Kamusta ba si DDMPR ngayon? I think nagsistabilize na yun sa DDMPR. Sobrang mura na eh. DDMPR. Ayan. So, I think it's stabilizing already. If this bounces around this area, that's already a buy because that's a support, my friend. And reverse head and shoulder pattern. So, everything's stabilizing right now. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo. Ang daming mga assets na stabilizing. Magandang simulan i-trade. This is where you start. CDC. Let's check out CDC. Ito CDC, medyo nasa. Oh, okay. So, ganda na support ni CDC. If you are aggressive, go for the support. Or, if ever gusto nyo ng confirmation, let it break out from the previous resistance. Diyan po, natin papasukin. Right? That's for CDC. Double check ko lang ulit sa YouTube. Right? So, wala namang request. Alright. Time check. It's 8:42. Okay na tayo. Right? We were able to answer all the questions for today. I guess that's it for today. Right? Again, review lang tayo. SLP is looking well. Right? SLP, I think it's already SLP USDT. Right? SLP most probably is going to be creating a support anytime soon. So, if ever you're looking for SLP, this is the best time to start buying SLP. If you're gonna start Axie because of this, I think makakuha na kayo na ngayon late na mas mura na ng mga Axie. So it's gonna be a very good start. Pero again, it's still expensive and you have to consider the update of Axie na kalahati na lang ang makukuha niyo yung SLP a day. So it's gonna be much harder to get your ROI compared noon. So you have to consider that also. So if you wanna get in Axie or NFT, Axie specifically, just try to get in because of the right reasons, because you want to have fun, right? And then earn at the same time on the side. Kasi kung pera hanapin nyo, medyo mahirap na mag-ROI kay Axie ngayon. Okay? So, yan po. Sir Lloyd, meron pong comments sa YouTube. Sabi ni Jericho. Alright, meron bang comments sa YouTube? It's not showing on my... Let me just refresh my YouTube live. There you go. May bug lang pala. Ayan. Sila Omong Bloom. Anong update? Anong update? Is it update for SLP? Right. I guess this is the one that we're looking at. We should be looking at. Asan nga ba yun? Axie PH. That was a post from my friend. I moved it. Nawala tuloy. Let me go to my friends. Nice. Right. So this is a friend of mine na streamer about Axie. Focused on Axie right now. So this is the update, Axie alerts. So this is the update, right? Adjusted SLP earnings mechanism, di ba? Meron kayong adventure limits in a day and daily quest limit. So kalahati na lang. So that means you get half SLPs na rin. So that's somehow good for the game. For the SLP economy itself. That's very good kasi it will lessen the number of SLPs created daily. So, ang problema kay SLP ngayon, sobrang dami ng SLP sa market. Right? It's flooding, kaya bumabagsak. Kaya nagkakapaling selling because supply and demand, sobrang dami ng supply, the demand's not there. So, if you cut the supply to half with this update, then that's gonna be very good. But, kapalit nito, especially at the price of SLP right now, ang kapalit nito is you're gonna be earning less. So if ever there are people who don't like that, most probably they're gonna be stopping. Pwede nila ibenta yung Axie nila. So that's an opportunity for you. Buy it at a low price. At least makabawi man sila ng konti. But yeah, you're gonna be earning less unless SLP prices are gonna go up. This will help SLP prices go up. Since maraming magka-quit, then that means even lesser SLP being minted every day. Should be good. Right? Pero, yun nga. Konti lang SLP makikitain nyo everyday. So, that's something you need to consider also. Jayco07, Sir Lloyd, good evening. Watching here in Qatar. Pasilip naman po si RCL, si ISQ, and Amazon. Ano pala mga comments dito? I had to refresh my YouTube live para makita ko yung comments. Sorry about that. This is good. Let it pull back kasi may resistance yan. Pag nag-pull back yan at nag-bounce yan, that's gonna be your entry for RCL. Pero man, Caribbean Cruises. Grabe drop nito, di ba? Because of COVID. But yeah, anyways. Still looking good. CSIQ. Bilisan ko lang to. It's already 8:47. CSIQ. That's a buy, man. That's higher high. Medyo lower low ito. Medyo nag-downtrend siya. Hindi naman sa downtrend. Pero slower lows kasi yung nangyayari sa kanya. Challenging, I would say, pwede nyo itong bodigahin kasi may marapit naman kayo sa support. If ever it goes down, just buy again. Xerxes, question po regarding limited time offer of $150 yearly per MT4 activation, use of technology. For the first year, lang po ba ito? Should we expect change fee by the second year? Nag-message po ka Financial Freedom Valkyrie. Alright. Sige, doon natin sa Financial Freedom, doon kita sasagutin, Xerxes. Lilbert Pac Torres. Good evening. Alan Picardal. Ang hirap na mga apelido nyo Good evening, Sir Lloyd. Pa-check po na Annie. We covered Annie already. That's already a buy. Bodegahin nyo pa rin yan. Okay pa rin. Warren Tumolba, same to you, Coach. Watching from Dubai. Use UAE. Big fan of you always. Thank you so much for the follow, man. Ariel Porongao, lol. Pag walang bagong managers o boss. We can't really say. It's just that ganito kasi ako. I'm like this as a trader or even considering other investments. I don't want to ayokong pangunahan ang market, ayokong hulaan, but we can see some patterns din naman. I think Axie is gonna be there. With the current state of Axie, medyo questionable pa siya, 'di ba? Kasi Axie pa lang ang meron for the use of SLP. But to give them a benefit of a doubt, pwede naman kasi sila mag-improve pwede nila improve ang game nila along, or the game company itself can create another game that uses SLP pa rin. So that could be something still in the future. So, yeah. Pag walang bagong managers, yun yung problema rin. Managers kasi yung maglalabas ng pera sa mga scholars nila. So, that can be challenging also. We'll see in the future. But for me, I'm not playing Axie. Have so many friends who are into Axie. It's just that I am monitoring NFT developments because I am interested in investing in NFT also. Right? So, kaya nakakapag-update pa rin tayo dyan. Anyways, yan, balik tayo sa Facebook. Basahin ko na lang ang comments. I think we're done with charting. Kel Mike, nabasa natin, sir. Comment po sa YouTube yan. Marky Lorasca, sir, pasilip sa Bitcoin and Doge. Sir Lloyd. Alright, we covered Bitcoin already. I told you guys, bilhin nyo sa MA20 or kung mag-breakout, that was already it. BTC USD. There it is. So, MA20 or the breakout right there. Look at that. Confirmed the support of the breakout. Kaso nga lang yung RSI natin is kind of scary already. So, this was the best entry right now. Test out the support. 42,000 na yan ang support. That's the best entry right there if you want to trade it. Right? So, yun yung position natin for Bitcoin for now. That's it for me this evening. Right. Once again, if you want to join us in Valkyrie, in Izanagi, si Valkyrie may bayad, si Izanagi is a free bot, medyo high risk lang. So, even if you start with 25k there, that's gonna be okay. So, parang ganda. But if ever gusto nyo mas sure na galaw, I'm a big fan of Valkyrie myself. So, yeah. Check out Valkyrie. Sobrang bawi naman. I will recommend around 50,000 para masulit. But yeah, you saw my Valkyrie account. This is just 25,000 pesos, but it's already up 6.31% in just 20 days. So amazing returns right here. Sobrang bawi. I'll see you again tomorrow, right? It should be NFT Tuesdays. I will update you guys if matutuloy NFT Tuesdays natin, but we talked a big bit about NFTs anyways today. So, baka hindi na tayo mag-NFT Tuesday bukas. We'll talk about stocks. Baka magandang takbo na market. Maybe we can find positions. We'll talk about that tomorrow. But, yan. That's for tomorrow. For tonight, I want you to enjoy the rest of the evening. Stay safe. And as always, let's get rich together. Bye, everyone.